Welcome back to Boxing Insane. The knockout, when the most devastating punches are unleashed, is the most awaited moment. It's the thing that could change boxing history. Let's look at some of the most shocking knockout moments in the heavyweight division. But before jumping into the video, remember, hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the icon bell so you never miss out on any updates from Boxing Insane. Luis Ortiz versus Tony Thompson. A right-hand jab is unleashed to the head, making Thompson dazed, out of control, confused. But this is just a step to build momentum. Ortiz looked warily at his opponent to determine the destination of his next punch, and soon after, the Cuban boxer unleashed a decisive punch, causing Thompson to fall back onto the floor. King Kong's great knockout stopped the opponent with dull eyes and a blank face. Deontay Wilder and Dominic Breazeale. Wilder successfully retained the WBC heavyweight title with an impressive knockout at 2:17 into the first round.
That would be wise. There's a big right hand. There's a jab followed by right hand. No, there's a big right hand!
Opening with a wild jab straight to the jaw, but this punch just built momentum for the last.
There's a right hand that staggered Breazeale, and Wilder went after him. Wilder went after him, and then Breazeale pretty much turned around.
Soon after, he unleashes a harsh shot to his opponent's jaw, making Breazeale dull, his neck fallen to the side, and this man is down to the canvas.
And it's done, Breazeale! Breazeale is hurt! Breazeale is in a world of trouble!
Chris Arreola versus Jean-Pierre Augustin. Chris Arreola again lights up Jean-Pierre with an excellent technical knockout. Arreola initiated the combination along with a left hook straight to the face, followed by a right hook, and that had Augustin unable to lift his head. Next is a series of punches that rush to the upper section plus tremendous power, causing the opponent to lean back. Arreola's great knockout stopped Augustin with dull eyes and a blank face at 2:03 of the third round. Luis Ortiz versus Travis Kaufman. An accurate technical knockout unleashed by Luis Ortiz in the last minute of the 10th round.
By Luis Ortiz. From 10.
3 direct right-hand jabs right into Kaufman's face, leaving him dazed and trying to lower and cover up.
Straight left hand, right.
Next, King Kong delivers a series of wild jabs to the head and body, causing the referee to stop the match because he didn't want Kaufman to leave the ring on a stretcher. What a horrifying TKO.
Jab coming out by Ortiz. Straight left, right on the middle.
Deontay Wilder versus Gerald Washington. Deontay Wilder's overwhelming knockout to stop Gerald Washington came at the 1:45 mark of the 5th round. It started with 3 destructive straight shots that pushed the opponent's head down, and right after, a series of powerful non-stop punches to the face, causing Washington to back into the ropes with a numb look. Luis Ortiz versus Razvan Kohanu.
John was very awkward. He's got to make a statement against Razvan.
He came forward with a right jab direct to Kohanu's head and body, causing him to tilt.
Nice left hook, and Kohaну.
Without giving Kohanu a chance to counter, King Kong continued to unleash that deadly left hook, exhausting the Romanian. For this terrifying combination, Ortiz paralyzed his opponent and put him on the floor.
Ortiz stopping.
Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Kenny Lemos. Andy Ruiz Jr. successfully stops Kenny Lemos with a hard, precise knockout at 218 in the first round. From the first, Andy Ruiz started pressing and returning with a brutal right hook, followed by one more devastating right hook to the jaw, making Lemos dazed and unable to counter. After that, he lunges towards the opponent, unleashing two quick, precise right-hand attacks to the face, making him dizzy and leaving him with a puffy face. Deontay Wilder versus Johann Duhaupas.
Opening up uppercuts, chopping uppercuts, snapping back the head. Can't go wrong.
Wilder stopped Duhaupas by a TKO with a series of devastating punches. First, he unleashed two jabs to the head and left his opponent unable to respond. It was followed by about 10 consecutive jabs to the head and body.
Good body shot by Stance, hitting that left uppercut at an angle, following up with a chop.
The combinations landing fiercely on Duhaupas' face, leaving him dazed and leaning into the ropes.
He has brought good right hand.
Joseph Parker versus Alexander Flores. Opening with a devastating jab right to the neck. Then it's a direct right hook, forcing Flores to lean back into the ropes and defend himself. Immediately after, Parker rushes his opponent. He delivers two brutal shots right to the body, making Flores dizzy and out of control.
Oh my God, I really want it.
Immediately after, a violent, precise right hook comes in, and that sent the great one down to the canvas. Tyson Fury versus Joey Abell.
As Eddie was saying, that was Tyson just dominating.
Tyson Fury closed the match with an excellent knockout of 3 devastating punches at 1:48 of the 4th round. First, 2 catastrophic jabs to the jaw, making his opponent dazed and out of control. This put Fury in the initiative and was motivated for the following punch. The final body shot with ravenous power delivered right to Joey Abell's body, leaving him numb and collapsed on the floor. Andy Ruiz Jr. and Josh Gormley. Andy Ruiz used a crazy knockout to drive Gormley back into the ropes and knocking him down at 1:42 into the 3rd round. The Destroyer's hands moved continuously and launched 2 hooks in a row straight to the jaw, followed by 2 furious jabs that pushed the opponent's head down. Immediately after that, with swift hands, Ruiz's thunderous punches went straight to the upper section, leaving Gormley stunned and unable to counterattack. Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Manuel Quezada. Ruiz stops Quezada with an amazing knockout 2 minutes at the second round. First, he launches a brutal jab into the ear and was soon followed by a wild left hook that snapped the opponent's head. Right after, he threw 2 powerful punches to the head, forcing Quezada to kneel on the floor. The TKO gave Ruiz retainment of the WBO Intercontinental and WBC NABF heavyweight titles. Joseph Parker versus Alex Leopai. He came forward, unleashed a wild right hook, forcing Leopai to cover his head in defense. Then followed with 2 consecutive uppercuts to the head, making the opponent dull, unable to counterattack. And immediately after, the referee had to rush in and stop the match so Leopai could leave the ring intact. Well, that's our compilation of shocking knockouts in heavyweight division. Did we miss any awesome knockouts that need to be on the list? Well, please leave your comment below and let us know. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and tap that bell icon so you don't miss any videos from Boxing Insane. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.